Hey Geek, so I'm here in Vientiane, Laos, and today I want to talk about something that might be of a pretty big concern for people who are thinking of visiting Asia, specifically Southeast Asia, because this past year in 2025, there has been a very serious conflict between Thailand and Cambodia. And after having traveled here for around 10 months, nearly a year, I've actually been here whenever these things have happened, and I am here right now. So I want to talk about that in the hopes that maybe this will help some people make a decision on here. And I think when it comes down to it, if you're thinking about traveling and then you're hearing these things about conflicts or wars and stuff, it's definitely gonna make people think twice about coming. And so I wanted to give you my thoughts on this from somebody who's actually here and who's been here. And so let's go ahead and talk about what's been going on. Now, I don't know all the details of this, and this gets into a lot of geopolitics and stuff. So I'm just gonna give you my thoughts of what I know, and also my family who actually lives here in Laos. And so in general, there is a border conflict between Thailand and Cambodia. And this started around summer of 2025, and there was actually military action. People were displaced, people have been killed. And during that time, within summer, these countries, along with the United States and other countries, were able to come to a ceasefire, a kind of peace, a ceasefire where it worked for a little while. But then this past December in 2025, well, things started back up, and there was actually airplanes, I think from Thailand, there was actually missile strikes, but also drone strikes from Cambodia, if I understand. So now, here in January of 2026, we're in a position where maybe they're working on another ceasefire or peace deal. And so things are definitely not all the way safe. Let's just say that. And it's just very tenuous at this point. And there's definitely been a lot of people been displaced. I think about 100,000 people or more, if I remember correctly, since last summer. And I think over 100 plus people have been killed. And so this is something that's very, very serious. And I would say for anybody who's thinking of traveling, it is of a primary concern. And so that's kind of what's been going on and what's led to all of this right now. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try to cross this street, because crossing streets here in Southeast Asia is a danger in and of itself. So hopefully I could get across quickly. And if you've never visited Laos or just Southeast Asia, this is what you can expect when it comes to traffic. So great, made it through. So continuing on with this whole conflict situation, this is something, as far as I understand from my family here, this whole conflict, it's basically over border territories and land. This has been going on for a very long time. I mean, we're talking decades upon decades, maybe more than 100 years. I don't know. It's been a very long time as far as what my family is telling me. So this isn't anything new. And so that's really where we're having the issues and conflicts, is they're saying, hey, this is part of our border, our land, and the other country is saying no. And so it's basically Thailand is saying, hey, this is part of our land, and Cambodia is saying, no, it's not. And so that's kind of where that whole thing is. I don't know which side is right or wrong, but that's what I understand from my family here. And then this obviously affects a lot of things, okay? And most of it affects, I would say, travel and immigration, okay? So for a lot of people here, we do a lot of border runs. So what a border run is, you basically get in a car or get in a bus or something, and then you'll go across the border, you stamp your visa, and then if you're somebody from the United States, which allows you for your passport 90 days, like if I was going to Thailand and then I came back, that's 90 days. I think it's something similar for Cambodia. You could basically renew your visa, and those things haven't been as easy over the past few years. And what's happening is a lot of these countries, especially now with Thailand and Cambodia, they're either changing their rules or they're enforcing rules that have already been here. And so for Thailand, it's becoming, I would say, more strict for you to get in and out. And even my cousins here who live in Laos, they had some problems getting into Thailand. Okay, so there's definitely going to be potential issues if you're thinking of coming to visit here. I myself didn't have any issues going to Thailand, even to Bangkok. And as a matter of fact, my family's actually going to Bangkok next week. But it's something that you definitely want to be aware of and take a look at. And in terms of Cambodia, I've never been to Cambodia. All I know is the rules there are probably more lax and more flexible. And so that's the overall gist of traveling here to Thailand and Cambodia. And regardless of where you go, whether there is a conflict or not, if you're traveling to another country, you need to be really aware as much as possible. Do your own research. First, any type of travel issues, go to your government travel websites, do your own research, because you definitely don't want to be in a situation where you come to a country and then you realize you can't get in, or you're trying to travel, then you get stuck. Okay, so I would say that is super important. Always do your own research and make sure you have as much details as you can before you start making any travel plans. That's first and foremost. And then secondly, in terms of safety, are there safety issues? Yes. I mean, obviously people have been killed, there's people have been displaced. However, being here for around 7, 8, 10 months of traveling in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia, Laos, Thailand, and also in Japan, I've had no issues in terms of safety, feeling safe because of whatever's going on with all these other countries. I was even here whenever they had an earthquake back in Thailand. And in general, I want to say that being here in Southeast Asia and just Asia region in general, this is so much safer than what I feel is in the United States. And what I mean by that is due to the culture here in Asia and also the government rules and stuff, there's a lot less worry and stress about safety issues. And what I mean by that is like normal everyday safety, getting robbed, violent crimes, stuff like that. Not to say that those things don't exist, because they exist everywhere. It's just that the level over here is really low. I feel super safe being here in Southeast Asia. And the other side of the safety obviously is it safe to travel because of all these conflicts? So once again, in general, it is. You just have to really make sure that you look at all your travel plans, know all the rules, because you are in another country. There's different rules here, there's different cultures. You definitely want to respect the countries that are here and make sure that you abide by their rules. And so that's kind of what my general thoughts of what's going on with Thailand and Cambodia, and also the realities of somebody who's actually here. And obviously these are my experiences, but I am here in Laos, and I'm going to be traveling here in Southeast Asian area, which I have been doing. And so I'm just going to do what I mentioned. I just got to make sure I know what's going on, know the rules, and then make plans and go enjoy everything that this whole region has to offer, because Asian region, for me, it is amazing, incredible, the best experiences that I've ever had. And so those are my thoughts on this. If you actually had any of your own thoughts or experiences, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my travel videos, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave it in the description area below.